you will present basically our risk management at the EGTD Digital back office. If you unmute yourselves, it will
Hello.
ask you to consent to basically use the microphone, just so you know.
Thanks, Maria. Hello, everyone. As Maria mentioned, as a trading manager, I represent all the teams related to the trading risk management, everything in terms of sports trading. Here with me is Kauyan. He's in charge of sports support team. As far as I know, we would like to have a little bit more information about how risk management works in EGT Digital. And as far as I understand, you would like to have more control by yourself, right? Is that right? Hello? You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So would you like to make your overview and go through the back office and all the functionality that we have, or it could be a question and let's say, yeah, discussion? How you prefer to do that?
Well, last time we went to all the sportbook on the front end and also in the back end. So I don't remember why we asked for this for real. I'm not sure. I think it was because of the general management of the of creating new lines, like suggested by customers or something like that. Correct? Am I correct, Ashwin? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more like dedicated bets on that are not shown in the journal list. I guess it was on that side, this request.
I'll jump in here because I was part of the discussion last time. So, as far as I understood last time, you wanted to handle the risk management on your end, and we decided to separate the meetings so we can have sports when we had it and risk now.
Yeah, that's correct.
Is that
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Yeah, let's take it from there.
Okay, so you have do you have you're operating at the moment with some website? Are you operating at the moment?
Yes, we do.
Okay, you have a trading team, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, yeah. Can I ask how many person is in there?
Yeah, that should be around 30,
30
somewhere
persons.
30, 35. Yeah, it's a team.
Okay, got it. Okay, let me share my screen, and I'm gonna make an overview of the back office and all the risk functionality that could be available for you. It's usually we are very flexible with in terms of risk management. We can give you a proper functionality. If you have just like you, if you have the trading team, you would be able to manage it on your own with your proper strategy, etc. If you wish, we can do that for you. But in general, starting with, of course, sports, this is how it looks, our back office. Under the sports, we have reporting, trading, alerts, feed aggregator, CMS data, etc. But I'm going to focus this meeting in risk management and the tools that we use for this. Of course, we have a reporting in terms of sports betting history, where with a lot of filters here, you would be able to see all the bets that was placed for some, let's say, particular time period, or just for pre-match, or just for some particular sports. Yeah, it's I think it's a huge amount of filters here that will help you to find whatever you are searching for. Quick bet search, it's pretty much search engine for the tickets. Let's say if I took this this bet, I would be able to find it here and just see the information in terms of the general information related to the bet. If I go here, I will see the full details for this bet. I could void the bet or just some manual settlement here. Sports betting activity is again, this is the reports that we usually use for GGR reports, like aggregated information in terms of bets. And let's say for this month, I would like to see the GGR reports and grouped by sports. Let's say, yeah, this is the test environment. This is the turnover, the GGR, how many players, how many bets, what is your margin, divided of course by single multiple system, what is the cash out, how many bets was cash out, how many turnover was cancelled or voided, and you have divided this by sports, or you have a lot of let's say primary groups and secondary groups that could be useful, again with a lot of filters. On top of that, we're going to provide you, if you wish, with Tableau account where you can build your own reports depending on your needs. In terms of trading,
sorry,
yep, yes,
guys, we got an overview of that last time. Would you like to get again a quick overview over the sports part, or we should go straight to risk management?
Yeah, it will be better. Yes, because we saw this. We're more interested to see how the system handles the risk, or how it sees from behind that. Yes.
okay,
Correct.
yep.
We went already through this part, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I think so. Yeah. So yes,
Okay.
let's skip this and proceed with the other part.
Great.
Yeah, okay. Let's start with some general configuration in terms of risk. So here under the risk management, there is a liability and risk rating template manager. On the liability manager, it's just a overview of the configuration in this general configuration in terms of wipe delay, which is quite not useful, but is just a default settings. This is the liability for the whole business unit. It's just it's important that this is just a number. There is no threshold behind this number. Here, this will help us if we would like to increase, let's say, the whole limits for the business unit or for the operator. If you want to increase with, let's say, 5% all the limits, you can do that by adjusting this number here. Some general configuration for a cash out to be enable or disable, etc. Of course, some stakes in terms of divided by your currency that you have. After that, we have a liability settings for every sport. It's again just a number that help us to config the risk rating template. What's one risk rating template? I'm gonna open one, and here is the full set of market templates for each sport. So let's say this is football. There is a 600 market templates, even more. So for every one of them, you can activate or deactivate for pre-match and wipe. You would set up a different margin for pre-match and wipe as well, different liabilities. Liability is the total, the maximum exposure from all of the customer related to the single bets. So all of the customers, their exposure from the single bets this could be the maximum amount. This is single max was the same maximum exposure, but only from one customer. And this is again for one customer, but the maximum exposure from multiple. So you could definition the separate limits for single, multiple, and Y-ability, for pre-match and wife as well. Of course, there is an option to enable or disable the cash out. So once you have configuration of those risk rating template with all the markets that you would like to be enabled and with the desired margin and viability, let's say this is EGT rating 1 test, you would be very easily to config to assign those this market this risk rating template to particular category, tournament, sports, or even event level. So once you assign it to the, let's say, World Cup, all the configuration will automatically apply, and you got your margin and you got your limits in terms of this tournament. Pretty much it's how it works with the risk rating templates. Of course, for the player risk perspective, we have different categories, starting all the new customers with new player risk level, and our customer profiling team, they monitoring the betting behavior of the customer and putting proper segments. If you have a trading team or customer profiling, you would be able to have permission to use it by your own. So basically, this is the default stake. We call them stake factors. Like this means 50% from the multiple max loss would be the limit for pre-match multiple, and the same. All the configuration here is 50% from the limits. So ticket max was general settings, additional live delay, let's say for the late bettors here. We have a dynamic live delay, which is a functionality that when the bet was placed before the live delay, we have algorithm that decide from 0 to 100% what is the percentage of this bet to be a late bet. If it's close to 0, we didn't apply any live delay, and the opposite, if it's 100%, we just apply the full live delay. Auto cash out if you want to be enable or disable cash out as well. Manual offer represent if you enable for some customer or customer levels. Every bet over the limits would go to alert here, and your trading team would be they would have the possibility to accept, decline the bet, or the offer with alternative stake or alternative odds or whatever. Outer
So
offer is yep.
So just for those who are above the limits, or also for those that look suspicious as well, not only above the level. Okay.
Yeah, whatever you choose, depending on your how you configure it, you would be able to monitoring manually all the bets that you would like. So yeah, if it's actually if it's not enabled here, you got the auto offer. If customer trying to place a bet over the limits, it will the system will automatically reoffer the customer with alternative stakes, which would be 97% of the limit. So yeah, basically there is he will always get a reoffer and possibility for bet. We have a lot of functionality that it would be available for you as well for configuration. One of them is we called multiple max. Actually, what we do is like we are calculating the potential expected margin from every bet, and as those numbers are pretty much high, how many? Let's say the margin, the expected margin is 50%. We can increase the limits with the relevant number that you would like to config, or whatever. We have a functionality that present if you place a bet with 15 selection and the odds are more than 200 for example, we are not going to apply the limits from the risk rating templates, but we are going to take, let's say, up to the ticket max was for the customer, let's say 100,000 euro, something like this. This reduced the number of rejection bets from the bets with, let's say, cents to some millions, close to zero. What else? Yeah, if you have any question, please just
there in this situation, the chance to lose such a bet is bigger, right?
Yes, absolutely. So the chance of winning is close to zero, and we apply. Let's say we didn't use the normal settings for the limits, but we override them with the business unit ticket max was, or the player ticket max was. So up to here.
Okay. Another question. I don't know if it's related to this. Is how are you managing duplicates bets? That let's say something, it's probably sure to be win a prediction. Let's say you're almost sure this bet will win, and multiple bets with huge stakes are made. Is there a restriction? Are you limiting it, or you say, okay, no, you have to go for minimum bet selection option? You add or remove bets, change bets. What is the strategy in this one?
It depends. It depends from the operator, but usually how it works with how is the process in terms of repeated bets.
Yeah,
we got some kind of alerts. One of them is exposure, bet count, repeated bets, syndicate bets, and unexpected changes. But this is related to the settlement. In terms of risk management, yeah, if there is a, let's say, in some period of time there, let's say 2 or 3 bets, it's a configuration from your side and our side. We got alerted here, and all the bets will go to a manual offer if there is a continuously someone placing the same bets. This is from one customer. Syndicate is when a lot of people placing the same bet in some particular, let's say, 5 minutes time frame. We got alerted as well. Bet count alert is when we receive a lot of bets in the same second from one account. So it's obviously not a human. It's some kind of robot betting. And exposure as well is when there is a limit breach up to 50%, we got alerted, 75% we got alerted, and 100% we stopped betting. And yeah, the trading team decided what to do with the particular outcome. Maybe he's going to decrease the odds, or maybe even deactivate the market, or even the event. So basically related to the repeated bets, that's what we have. And of course, this is work directly with the limits of every outcome.
Oh,
so what else which might be? Yeah, from here we have a manual offer alerts. If some bets goes over the limits, it comes here, and your trading team would be available to accept or decline the bets. Yeah, anything particular that you would like to discuss?
well, for so far, these procedures look very similar with what our trading team is doing and managing. But of course, if you have more options, we are very eager to see and understand how things are working.
More options. Actually, not related to the processes, but once again, we have invest a lot of researches in terms of rejected bets, and we are constantly trying to improve the system to minimize the rejections from the normal guys, and on top of that, trying to stop some abuser for trying to place value bets. Let me give you an example. If a customer trying to place a bet like, let's say like this, it could because there is no huge discrepancies between the odds, you have option to configure what would be the maximum discrepancy between the odds, how many events to be the minimum included in the live section. Those bets could be accepted without any live delay, because obviously this could not be a late bet. From other side, if there is a person trying to place a bet like this, of course the normal live delay will be applied because of huge discrepancy. As well, in terms of limits, if someone trying to place a bets like this, obviously, or even less odds, let's say like this, he's obviously trying to abuse the limits with the multiples, because multiple max loss is usually more than the single. So basically the system recognizes some kind of behavior, and here the system compare the limits and mark this outcome as a single bet. They took the limits as a single bet. It doesn't matter if it's a multiple. So this reduced the possibility for the bad guys that trying to to abuse the system with the multiples. What else? Am I missing something? Probably.
Georgie, I had actually
Yeah.
one more question,
Yeah, sure.
if you don't mind.
Please.
Let's say in case of a wrong feed, let's say wrong feeds came and bets are placed on that one, and we like provider, it has big impact. Now, instead of, let's say, odds of 1 to 20, maybe the system put 40 because it has been received from your feed provider, right? For example,
Yep.
Bet365.
Okay.
Bet has been placed, processed. How you guys are dealing with this? Are you going to pay the customer, or is there a settlement with your feed provider you can claim? How is this thing working?
Usually the settlement is coming from the providers. When there is a mistake, they send us a bet cancel message that automatically cancel the bets for some particular time, and we usually give you information about it. Or if we see this kind of let's say problems with some of the providers, we can do that as well and inform you that there is a issue with the odds for some particular time, and we do the bet cancel for all of them.
Okay, but in case of how do you say that in live betting, in play betting, live betting, then it's processed very fast. And let's say a wrong result has been processed. How are you going to solve this issue?
What do you mean? How we are going to solve? I mean, yeah,
No, I mean,
if there is a wrong settlement, we got
yes.
there is two options. One of them is to provider to send the bet stop message with and bet cancel message, and this will automatically void all the bets with the wrong odds. And if we initiate and we see let's say some issue, we do that. Of course, sometimes it's in a matter of minutes, but sometimes in a matter of, let's say, it could be 30 minutes after the particular incident.
With rules and regulations, you can always cover it. But on when you stand in the shoes of the customers, and when they are in front of you and they say, "This is what you have provided," I put my money, and I have been according to your website. It's a winning ticket, and you have to pay me. These kind of challenges. We do have this. Even if it's small amount, and then you decide. But if it are multiple tickets, of course you are going to cancel. But even then you can end up in a court case.
Yeah, but how do you handle it now?
Well, we try to give check as much as possible, to check external websites, but with thousands of bets is probably, it's you cannot depend too much on manual checks.
Yeah.
Right. So I thought maybe you have a special solution for this kind of, wrong odds, wrong result processing, etc.
Well, for real, even in the land-based casinos, a lot of these transactions are still being handled by hand. I mean, it's more like mere experience to handle this kind of bets, right?
Yeah, because
we have
what is happening
yeah,
actually
maybe
on
related,
on an online platform, still you have the room to reverse, to cancel, or to refund the stake. But we have also land-based sport betting customers which are betting through retail network, our small shops, and they have a printed ticket. Those, and then they will come with the ticket and say, "Look, this is my genuine ticket. I placed my bet. I put my money, and you have to pay me."
It's a matter of what you decide to do with these bets. If you don't want for us to cancel the bets, okay, we can do that. If you want from us to delay the settlement as well, is an option, especially in retail, but it's retail here is a separate division, and you may better discuss with them, but for sure we have
But the source is the same, right? It's processed
yeah,
the same,
source,
only
the
the
source,
betting
yeah,
platform is different.
the source is the same, but the settlement could be different. I mean, the settlement delay could be applied on retail as well. You would have we just launched the option that if there is a winnings over some potential payout that you config, the settlement of the ticket, it goes to manual review, and you would be able to
Yeah,
to
understood that
manage
part.
it.
But let's say the mistake is on your feed provider side, right? So let's say they supplied the wrong feed. It is very clear. Aren't they going to compensate? Yes or no?
To compensate you or us, or
Actually, we have to pay the customer, so the loss should be compensated by the provider, right?
it depends. Usually the provider
If let's say the Madrid odd is supposed to be 1.50, but they put 10.50. They provide wrong odds. I provide the odds. I sold the bets to my customers, and I have to pay them, right? But it is wrong.
Why you have to pay them? Is it?
What is the regulation there?
What is the regulation? Yeah, why you must have to pay them, or?
It depends. Is it a system error? Is it a human error? What is happening on your side? I'm interested to know how you guys are dealing with such circumstances.
Usually, where there is an obvious problem with the odds, we do a bet cancel, and yeah, we inform the operators. They inform their customer. So basically, that's pretty much, and it's straightforward for the business, I think. But I don't know if you have any other regulation that you will not be able to void such a bets, and you don't have the rights to put it in your terms and condition. Yeah, maybe we need to discuss a little bit more, but usually, yeah, with all the operators that we work, they have in terms and condition points that allow them to void some kind of bets with, yeah, in these cases.
All right, good. Thank you.
Yeah, well, sure. Any question that you would like to discuss more in details?
No, that was actually from my side. Maybe the other guys.
No, I guess not. I guess it's pretty clear right now. Yeah.
Georgie, I hope this is not disturbing to you, right? Because I'm very curious. I would like to know how you guys are dealing with these things,
Of course. No worries. Please,
Okay,
yeah. If you have any other something that you would like to discuss, just shoot us, yeah. Every question that would appear, you would also contact Maria, and we would be happy to discuss as well. So, yeah.
Great. I think we have presented basically every module of the platform so far. So, guys, please let Jana know if you need anything else, or if you're missing some recording, or if you have any other additional questions, please let us know. And
she just sent me a message that she will not attend today's meeting, and if there's anything, we should contact her. Indeed, correct.
Great. So you also have my email, but it's better to pass through Jana. And
Sure.
If you need anything, guys, let us know.
Thank you very much, Maria. Thank you very much for your time. And Sashi, any questions from your side, maybe?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay, Alberto, you good?
No from my end. Everything was clear. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Maria, thank you very much. And you will send us the recording as promised, and we will see if there are some more detailed question, or maybe we have overseen something which we didn't discuss, but we had on our mind. Then we will let you know. Definitely we'll let you know.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Sven.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
Hi, Georgie. Thank you very much also for your time and very detailed presentation. And we will stay in touch then.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Have a
Thank you.
great day.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.